Hey, how's it going, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a deck profile for my Sacred Beast. Now this is a fun casual build to try out, and if you're looking to build the Sacred Beast deck, hopefully this can give you a guideline on cards to pick up. And if it does, consider leaving a like, comment if you have any questions or suggestions for the deck. Always nice to see. And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. It's very much appreciated. Let's go ahead and get right into it. We have the 2 Raphael, 2 Haman, and the 1 Uriah. Kind of the standard for the Sacred Beast deck, unless you're running a pretty cool like continuous trap deck. Uriah is the only one that you would kind of change up, but for the most part this is a standard lineup. Raphael being able to spawn a token when your opponent normal summons and then tribute a monster to gain that attack, very helpful. Haman being a defense position, your opponent can only attack him, and then when he destroys a monster, that your opponent takes 1,000, so pretty nice burn. And then this gains 1,000 attack for every continuous trap in the graveyard, which can be very helpful in different builds. Mainly in this build it is used for just the extra name for the fusion in the extra deck, and then you can destroy a spell trap your opponent controls as its other effect, but it doesn't come up too often. Then for the beast monsters, 3 of the Dark Beckoning. When it's normal summoned, you get to add a card that has the Sacred Beast names in it, which pretty much is the whole deck, or all the support for the deck, that is. So just a searcher. Then you can an additional normal summon that turn for a fiend monster, 0 attack, 0 defense, which all the beasts are. So we got the Chaos Summoning Beast, of course. Tribute it to special summon 1 of the Sacred Beasts from your hand. Then it's in the graveyard. Banish it to Edifall in Paradise. Very, very nice. And 2 of the Dark Summoning Beasts. Sorry. Level 5, kind of bricky if you open it, and that's the only thing you open. And then you contribute it to special summon 1 of the Sacred Beasts from your deck. And then you can banish it to add a Sacred Beast from your deck to your hand. So pretty cool. That'll do it for the Beast and the Sacred Beast. Just for some hand traps, 3 Effect Veiler and 2 Ash Blossom and Joy Spring. Just because that's a hard once per turn, I kind of like running it at 2. It is very helpful and a good card, but again, I do like it at 2 since it is a hard once per turn. Then 3 Effect Veiler, you can use it multiple times, which is very nice, and being able to stop some of those power plays like Verte Anaconda is very, very nice. Then for the spells, of course the best spell in the deck, 3 Opening of the Spirit Gates. Being able to search out any card that states the Sacred Beast names in it, which of course, like I said, are pretty much all the Beast and of course the Sacred Beast themselves. And the trap card is very nice, and if you're running some of the spells, you can search those as well. And then being able to discard a card to special summon 1 of your fiends, 0 attack, 0 defense from the graveyard can be very helpful. Get back a Chaos Summoning Beast and get a Sacred Beast out of your hand onto the field, very nice. Then for the draw power, 3 Allure of Darkness. Everything is dark except for Uriah and Haman, but you still have like 10 targets that are dark. Then 2 of the Fallen Paradise. You can search it out with the Chaos Summoning Beast, and it's you have access to it a lot, so 2 is fine in my opinion. 2 of the Pot of Desires for extra draw power. And then a tech card I'm trying out is the Card of Destruction. My whole theory behind that is if you open up very clunky, you can get yourself a decent hand. So if you open up the Card of Destruction, say Chaos Summoning Beast, Dark Summoning Beast, and Uriah, and maybe an Effect Veiler, that's a pretty clunky hand. Of course, you can kind of get extra draws by summoning and tributing, but Uriah isn't the best Sacred Beast. So basically what you can do is you can go to normal summon the Chaos Summoning Beast, then you can activate the Card of Destruction. Yes, you lose 3 cards, but it's very nice because you get 3 more cards. You can banish the Dark Summoning Beast to add the Haman from the deck, which is significantly better than the Uriah, and then you can tribute it to special summon it. Then you can banish the Dark Summoning Beast to add the Fallen Paradise to get some extra draws. And then for the last one-ofs, once I get the Card of Destruction, the last one-ofs, we have the 1-for-1, the Book of Moon just for some interruption, and the Called by the Grave to try to stop your opponent from ashing you and stuff like that, or Effect Veiler. Always nice. That'll do it for the spells. Really quickly to the traps. Not a very big lineup, just more interruption, 3 infinite impermanents. Very nice supers from the structure deck. Very nice reprint in my opinion. 3 of the Solemn Strike, just more interruption, and 2 of the Awakening of the Sacred Beast. Now, depending on how many you have, if you have 1 Sacred Beast on the field, you get to gain attack equal to the monsters that your opponent normal or special summons, so you can get a lot of life points. If you have 2 Sacred Beasts with different names, it becomes a skill drain, and 3, if you have all 3 of them out there, it becomes a Macrocosmos, and you still get the other 2 effects, which is very, very cool. Moving on to the extra really quick. Now this is definitely something you can change up significantly. Run a lot of different cards, and you could even run the Pot of Extravagance. Unfortunately, I did trade mine away, so I don't have them right now, but definitely you can run that instead. 2 Armor Tile, this Contact Fuse, a generic Link 1, Link Reba. Well, I guess not generic, but you have a level 1 in there in the Chaos Summoning Beast, so I thought I'd run it. Then one of the Barricade Board Blockers, just for the field spell. Lamphalinkus, generic 2. Kashik, basically a generic 2, just to try to link climb. 1 Ib, and 1 Nightmare Phoenix for kind of the 2s. For the 3s, got the Nightmare Unicorn, Tri-Gate Wizard, Decode Talker, and 1 Gaia Saber. Now, you're definitely not going to be going into links as much. They're just there for extra options because you can get tokens off of Ravael. And then you can bring back monsters with the gate. So we kind of link climb. That was kind of like the whole theory behind the extra deck. Again, you can change it as much as you want. 1 Boral Sword Dragon, 1 Boral Load, and the last one, 1 Mech Knight Crusader Aeromax. That'll do it for the extra deck. Really quickly for the side deck, not as important just because I built it for my locals specifically, but 3 Artifact Lancia, 3 Dark Ruler No More, 2 Twin Twister, 3 of the Dimensional Barrier. Very nice because there's a lot of fusion decks running around. 2 Anti-Spell just because I hate the Sky Striker matchup in any deck I'm playing, and then 2 Evenly Matched. And that'll do it for the side, extra, and main, of course. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it in some way, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.